Well, how's it going, Kingsman? Welcome back to another NTW3 battle. Today, we are back in the NTW3 tournament, which I actually discovered, it just finished, actually. Now, of course, there's a lot of replays to get to before that gets underway, and I'll probably pop the winner of this season here in just a little bit once I'm getting near the end. But today we have, man, a lot of cavalry just like skirmishing here, fighting it out here in this open field. So you'll notice cores like the ones from yesterday's video. This is going to be the LI and GR clans facing off here. Now I'm going to see if I can say this map name correctly. It's Aspern-Essling, or something like that. Yeah, so that's the map. The cores are the 1814 cores, like I said, GRLI. The French are being played by the GR clan, the LI playing the coalition, whose perspective we are seeing today. And on the French side here, looking at the points, man, can you guys stop fighting for just a second? I need to get this information out. So we have on the French side, you have a 10-point Mortier, 9-point MacDonald, 8-point Ney, and 7-point Mason. On the coalition side, a 9-point Bianchi, which is a Austria. You have a Barclay 11-pointer, which is the Russia mixed with Prussia. You have a 6-point Bellegarde, which is another Austrian player. And then you have a Wellington 8-pointer, which of course is the British, with a mixture of some Spanish in there as well. Now this map I've actually not seen played. I don't think I've ever seen a game played on this map. It's a very pretty map though. Very picturesque, very farmy looking. But yeah, you can see the coalition have kind of a 2 or 3 pronged approach here. Austria has kind of formed up together, the 6 and 9 pointer. I'm not sure if they're going to roll towards Barclay or if they're going to go straight down this road. But then you have Wellington going straight here, and then Barclay is going kind of on their flank. And actually I have seen a replay. Actually, I have played this map before, I believe. I have. Yeah, I have. Wasn't a very good game, I'm not gonna lie. I was not that good. But that aside, we will see what the coalition can offer. Man, lots of grenadiers, almost strictly grenadiers in this army for Barclay. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to utilize this almost entirely Gren army. Now these grenadiers are not large units of grenadiers. You see 90 or 70 men on average. So, you know, they will probably get killed and break more quickly than normal. Looks like we have some Highlanders going. Oh, the officer got shot. Bro, what a way to start. Your officer gets killed. They did take it though, as they're continually pushing forward. Wellington looks like actually a fun corps to play with these corps. You know, it has a mixture of some, looks like some Portuguese with the line infantry, but man, he's just straight up rolling down the road. I don't think he even has any artillery. He just has one cavalry unit to defend his lines potentially, and then just a bunch of infantry. I'm very curious to see how he is going to make this push, as he's going to be making contact with the enemy first. We do have a lot of French cavalry here on the right-hand side. Wow. Lots of dragoons. Of course, infantry with them. So obviously the cavalry presence for the Imperials very, very high. And you'll notice besides the Austrians, there's not a lot of cavalry for the coalition. Not really. France had a forward line here. Looks like some skirmishers and maybe some line infantry, but they are falling back. This actually may be the 7-point Mason. Yeah, they're gonna fall back. France, or the British, have a very consolidated force here. Oh wow, they're going for an LOC again. France is kind of, I don't know, you guys can tell me what you think about this. Like, sending one unit to the LOC, then pulling back, what's the point of wasting that unit? You know what I mean? Unless you're going to fight for it, what's the point of leaving them in there? Like, you're going to inflict some losses, I guess, but you're going to lose that unit. It's not supported at all. It's going to break. So I guess it's just a matter of, do you think it can do enough damage defending? But yeah, the 7-pointer is definitely, this is definitely the 7-pointer. See, they took it. Like, that was probably a waste of a unit. I feel like it was a waste of a unit. But yeah, the French look like they'd be holding right here. This also could just be because there's a French army reinforcing them. That's always the potential answer. Yeah, this other French army here, they probably feel very ready and okay with just holding outside of this town, although they actually have fallen back even more. They have given up a lot of room so far. You can see they're falling back almost all the way to the main town. This is dead center, and this town is pretty much the center of the map. And the French look like they are starting to pull back to there. Now, of course, Wellington is advancing almost alone. So, you know, we'll see if that bites them at a certain point, because France is starting to consolidate their forces here. They have 3 corps. One corps seems to be pushing up this direction, maybe towards the Austrians, although the Austrians, if you notice, they have kind of swung back this way so that they are closer to their allies. And yeah, France still does not want to take this. They have given up a lot of ground. They have given up quite a lot of ground, actually, without that much of a fight, really. They have artillery, but they seem to just be waiting. Maybe they're trying to pull. That's beautiful. Maybe they're trying to pull the British in to a trap of sorts. They have artillery set up. That's gonna be a beautiful position. It'll command a large part of this open field here. They have their line set up, and maybe this is where they're going to make their stand and then counterattack potentially, guys. I mean, they could potentially make it. Now, the British definitely going to be a tough fight here. Has some excellent units in this corps. And they're going to start dishing out some fire. I'd assume I assume they're going to start just, you know, trying to take out as many Frenchmen as they retreat as possible, but, you know, French aren't giving them a whole lot of a chance. Now I'm seeing a lot of the French corps focused over here against the Austrians. Definitely gonna be a clash here with the 6 and 9 point Austria. Barclay, I suspect, will take the center, and then the British will be taking, with Wellington, will be taking that far right side. So each person seems to have the position. The artillery is starting to fire for the French. This is a excellent position. Look at this. France is just kind of... They haven't really been in a panicked withdrawal ever, but they have some very strong positions they are defending. Look at that. And then the town to hide their troops into. This actually could be a very rough fight. And it does look like Wellington is maybe not pushing yet. Maybe because of that artillery, but yeah, maybe he will push, or he's going to swing around and try to do the flank where the artillery can't hit them, because this artillery dishing out some damage. Ah, that's awful. That is awful. Oh, now let's check this out. Yeah, the French trying to engage a portion of the Austrians' line. Oh, France is going to overwhelm this Austrian rear guard, or vanguard, I guess you'd call it. But there is a lot of French. This is going to be a very crucial hold here on this left. Obviously, I mean, Austria is pulling back from it. They don't want to deal with it. They have a cavalry meta, but they are definitely outmatched, I think, between the French and the Austrians. The French have the advantage in numbers and some quality here as of right now. These poor pioneers. Oh my gosh. That was murder. They firing squatted those guys. They're gonna keep running down these poor Austrians. These guys are gonna keep trying to form square. Some grenadiers. Man, France just harassing Austria to no end. And now you see they're going to push up some units to just pour in some fire on these grenadiers. It's going to be quite brutal again. It's probably going to break them. Man. This is some painful harassment. I'm expecting this is going to be a very potentially strong push from the French here on this right. I think Austria may get focused down. In Austria, my prediction right now, Austria is going to crumble. Sorry, Austria. Nothing to do about your skill or not, but at least a portion of Austria is going to get smashed into by cavalry and infantry in the next like 10 minutes. Obviously, I mean, they're sending reinforcements. It's just Austria can't do anything about the masses of French cavalry. Now, they are starting to circle cavalry around, so maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because that'd be a huge disaster for the coalition. But France just seems to have a lot of resources here on the right. And they keep pouring more and more. I mean, Austria is probably going to take on over half, if not more than half, of the French army. But we'll see. We will see how things go. I mean, it's 6-pointer, you know. And then where's that 9-pointer? There's a 9-pointer. Wait, where is he? Okay, I'm confused now. Did I just lose an entire corps? Oh, there he is. Yeah, Bianchi. Yeah, I think he's mostly just cavalry only, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cav Corps. All right, so Austrian Cav Corps plus an Austrian line. Make a very interesting fight indeed. And look at this. We have Barclay shifting forces more left. I think they both realize the fighting is going to happen more on the left-hand side than on the right or the center. I do like that the, you know, the coalition have some good cav, though. I really do like that they have some cuirassiers. It's not just a infantry fight. There's going to be some cavalry involved, which always is a fun time when you get to involve heavy cavalry, light cavalry, and lines of infantry here. But yeah, you have the Austrians formed up here. Russia moving to reinforce. Of course, the French probably will start shifting over, but it looks like actually the Austrians may get some of their cavalry focused down here, some Chevaliers and some Hussars. France trying to maybe run them back, but they have mostly dragoons, so they're not going to be able to catch those cavalry units. But we're having a battle line drawn all the way along here. Here's Mason, as I think more correct pronunciation here. I think I was wrong saying this was a 7-pointer. There's a lot of maneuvering happening, though. I mean, you have Wellington repositioning to defend the far extreme right to make sure that he doesn't get split up from the Russians, as Russia's shifting to help out on this left-hand side. Oh, I missed it. One cavalry engagement. Some Chevaliers breaking some French cavalry and then getting themselves out of there, actually being quite the bother for the French in the back lines. France gonna have to deal with that as well. And we actually have a counterattack now being in the works. After Austria's pulling back, now they are on the offensive. Now maybe France is trying to pull them into a strongly fortified position. I've yet to see someone make a real push in any particular direction. Both sides just kind of still feeling each other out We haven't had any direct contact between lines of infantry yet. Barclay getting some of his grenadiers a lot closer, and France seems to be content to, well, I was going to say they're going to hold right here, but they're actually not. They're pulling back even further. The artillery, though, nice positioning. That's the thing I was missing. I was like, man, it's so quiet. And I was like, oh, that's because there's no artillery really even firing either. It's just a very quiet battlefield, just drums still. But now we're starting to get cannons firing. And we're going to start getting some shots from the skirmishers. And then potentially some infantry, hopefully. Oh, well, we have... And nope, he thought maybe he would. France was very ready. A little friendly fire there. And here we go. France, I think, is a little better equipped to take this line fight here. Man, the artillery is going to become quite brutal very quickly, though. And, yep. Russians are starting to die. French starting to die from the return volleys from this Russian grenadier line. Austria now pushing forward. Their left. There is the artillery sitting right there. That is going to hurt as this Austria advances. But they're going to start pouring in some fire here. France actually may be trying to put some pressure on the right. But we have Wellington pushing forward his corps to meet them. They'll be well matched up, I think. Artillery from Russia still not in a good position. I think they're trying to figure out where to deploy it. France has quite the amount of artillery, though, so I think they were in a very nice position for now. But there's the right, French right is probably going to have to push into gear to a certain degree because their center is really getting pushed hard. You see Russia has several lines of reserves here. Now he's walking right into the artillery pieces. That's going to hurt. I'm surprised I don't have cavalry trying to focus it down because this artillery is... I'm really surprised there's some canister that's going to break one, if not two, of these Russian units. There's one. That's going to break. Now maybe they'll get there in time, but I don't know why you'd want to take that artillery. They're going to fire another canister. Oh, did that break the French? Oh no, they're just dropping so quickly. They need to break this. Oh my gosh. The second Russian unit to break. I hate being so right. But I am. They need to charge that artillery piece. It is every shot. This canister is just breaking. Now it does look like France is actually going in, or not France, but Russia going in for melee. So now France has bigger problems than just trying to keep their artillery safe. But they're going to break another unit. Yeah. Even Austria getting his infantry in the fight here. First line breaking, reserve line pouring in some fire. But France is getting meleeed. I'm so used to France being the melee, instigator here, and they're not doing that this time. This nice regular line volley. Oh, the artillery, though, is going to start telling here. France has quite the line set up over here, but their center, things are looking a little messy. That's right, things probably will stabilize with the reserves being committed. Artillery got dealt with. Looks like some cavalry or some grenadiers may have charged in here. France has some wavering on their front line, but Russia is having some lines breaking. Over here, the rest of Barclay's corps engaged. France is getting engaged by a portion of the British. Really starting to put the pressure on the center. And Austria doing an excellent job. I was very wrong about them getting destroyed in the next 10 minutes. Ooh, a cav charge. Grenadier Cheval charging in on this Grenadier line. Hopefully Austria can get some shots off, start to break that elite cavalry up. That stuff's gonna be a real problem over time. And it does look like Russia is actually getting pushed back by that French reserve line. Things still very much in the balance here. This artillery is very, very deadly here. There's no way they're gonna let the artillery just break. He's gonna go for it though. Oh no! Wait. What? I was like, wait, how did they not canister the Chevalier? Either way, looks like Austria is now gonna go in for melee. Now he's gonna form up for a line fight here. Still pressuring that left. Got some excellent shooters here. France can actually counter. Nice charge from the Dragoons, impacting the entirety, all three units from Austria. Grenadier Cheval pushing forward. This guy can form square. Nothing else can. This is bad. An excellent charge. Once again, the square is formed here, so they'll start shooting into the flank, I would hope. I feel like that's like, oh my goodness, they're right here. Load, load. Oh, we have Russia. Look like they went for a counter. Form a square. Russia went for a bayonet charge here. The British really getting into it finally. Seems a little less furious over here in the fighting.
Our men are running.
Barclay has really taken a hit though. They have lost a lot of their corps. Austria also taking some losses. The canister, guys, it's gonna break this unit. There's no way. Alright, well, the Austrians' attack, Bellegarde's attack, definitely not going super amazingly well. Now there's cavalry hovering all in the back lines. I almost feel like this cavalry could have done an excellent job of helping out this line fight, but, you know. I mean, it's definitely, France is looking a little weak here. What's this? Some cavalry running down the Grenadier Cheval? But it looks like France is going on the counteroffensive after they have pushed back the Austrian attack. Now they are trying to put pressure on a retreating Austria.
Our men are running, sir.
Now Barclay's not out of this by any means. He has several units left. The British seem to be making gains here. Did they go for bayonet charge? Oh, I missed it. Oops. Well, they went for a melee. Looks like they sent in the Highlanders, the Black Watch. They have some excellent, like I said, they have some excellent units, and they are using them to push back this right flank. That is going to be a problem for France. Now, they have, like I said, almost entirely broken the Austrians. But everywhere else, things aren't going like the smoothest it could be. Barclay is very much alive. Wellington is extremely well. The picture of health with his corps. And of course you have some cavalry in the back lines just making it a living hell for this France. Look at this, they're getting some charges off in the back lines of this French army. Yeah, it's gonna start breaking all of this French. Look at this, the mass rout. Friends are already routing, so the morale debuff already very prevalent. And then just getting charged in the back by cavalry. This left side has collapsed. I mean, there's a couple units that have retreated towards the town. They can hold. Ooh, that's not good. Dang. That would be Ney. 8-point Ney has been killed. Things kind of clearing up. France is still pursuing here. I love it. Have not let up at all with the cavalry. I think this is a McDonald, isn't it? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 9-point McDonald, you can bring just a lot of grenadiers. Or, gosh, grenadiers. Dragoons, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. This is what happens when I record first thing in the morning, and I don't wake up all the way, apparently. I thought I was good. Maybe I'm getting old. Just kidding, I'm not old. I'm only 30. Alright. Yeah, so Barclay definitely feeling the pressure here still, as the left flank folds the responsibility of holding against the dragoons and line infantry that keep pushing on his left. It's going to start becoming very difficult. You can see France is just picking away at whatever units are not able to defend themselves. At the same time, the reverse is happening over here against the French. Their left flank absolutely folding. Now, Crossiers versus some very tired, I would assume very tired, Grenadier Cheval. This could be actually a very equal contest, but then, of course, Austria has extra fresh cav, and Ledoux's going to start getting flanked. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Nice big cav engagement, though. Oh, and then pandemonium in the back lines here. France has morale issues all over their reserves. And while Barclay is slowly, surely dying to the French, you have Wellington and Bianchi, who are pushing here on this section, the left of France. And look at the mass routing just from some Chevaliers and some Crossiers. Absolutely destroying this line. Props to Barclay. He is holding. Like, you know, he's just like gritting his teeth. It's like, I will not fold. And help's on the way. Crossiers once again charging the French lines. But you have, the Highlanders, who are about to charge this square of French. Oh, France going for melee. With dragoons in the back lines, it's going to become a very simple process of charge from both sides. Hammer and anvil, rinse, repeat. But with Wellington's fresh corps showing up, it's actually look at this though. France is breaking. They're going against Grenadiers. These guys are kind of holding. Look at this little clump of Russian resistance. And now the British are in it. Those artillery firing. Yep, artillery still firing. These poor Highlanders. 27 brave men. Hopefully they get their, cavalry to destroy this horse artillery. Well, they're gonna try. Oh, the Highlanders got their charge off. Look at this. Boom. 27 brave, crazy guys. They're wavering, of course, but they break. It's been a ferocious fight, though. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, no, they're gonna fire. That's not gonna be enough. They're gonna... Oh, maybe it will be enough. I don't know. They're mutually gonna break, maybe. There's a general sitting right here. Maybe they're gonna want to try to kill him. Maybe not. Could be more tier. I think France is on the down side on this fight now. They are definitely less able to defend themselves, especially with so much Austrian cavalry still around. Not like it's actually a lot of Austrian cavalry, but there's still quite a bit of cav. Now, France, look at this. France marching out with what remains of his corps, which is still enough to be a problem for the coalition. If the coalition don't move quickly on this French line here, they're going to have to fight on two fronts, and that could actually help the French win. This could be a French victory. Potentially a French victory. Oh, we have the French looking to maybe make a push here on the right. Look at this. The general even is on this side. Some grenadiers. There we go. Oh yeah, the clash. The Black Watch. These guys should hold for a little bit longer at least. Here we go, Bianchi pushing his cavalry around once again. Wellington's actually taking some heavy losses here. France is getting some excellent volleys off on his line. His first entire line has just crumbled. Now he does have a reserve line, but this is Portuguese for the most part. It's strictly Portuguese. Alright, this is not looking too good anymore for the coalition. France is taking it back. And France is running down whatever was left of Bellegarde's corps here. Skirmishers that were coming back. Yeah, this is gonna have a field day with them.
Our men are running, sir.
All right, so I'm trying to decide if this is going to be, who's going to win this. So the French can win this. They're actually falling back. I'm not sure if it's because of the cavalry or what, but the LOCs are in favor right now of the French, I think. Like, this French corps right here. Yeah, it's chilling right here. It could easily push up to the two-pointer and range long. I mean, I don't know. The GR looked well positioned to win this. France, or say the coalition, do have some forces left. They are turning to deal with this French line that pushed out of the town. But still, I feel like the French outnumber. And yeah, see, they're starting to push. They know there's a hammer and anvil. I guess it's a very, very slow hammer and anvil because it's not lines charging in. But they know they can push easily. Here, they have cavalry circling around. Wellington's kind of on his own. They're like, oh, shoot. He's like, oh, no. Here they come again. They have the hill, though. So some high ground. Is that going to be enough? That's the real question. Are they going to have enough with just their position? They're fighting on two different fronts. Real question of the day, though, is the high ground gonna save them? Here we go, though. We have a left push. Oh, look at that. It's forcing the French cavalry to fall back to this side, easing up off of Wellington's corps. Still have one small dragoon unit that may try to do something. Finna do something. Oh, they're trying to go for a gen snipe. Oh, nope. They're going for the back lines here. Nicely executed, and now they send the infantry forward. Hey, what kind of Portuguese units are these? What? Maybe these guys were tired. I don't know. Depleted. These guys were pretty fresh. Until they... Man, that's crazy. I really expected that not to work out well for this Portuguese unit. I really didn't expect that. And Wellington's gonna get sniped. No, not Wellington. No, Wellesley. Old nosy. Just trying to get himself out of there. I think he'll be fine. Oh, a nice charge here. Square gets formed. Where are they going to go next? Okay, I don't know. That pathfinding. That pathfinding, though. Oh, that's an awful charge. They should have just pulled back after they hit that square. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. I mean, France is losing troops and the UK doing quite well, but they have infantry shooting them in the back.
Our men are running, sir.
But France is collapsing in here. If the UK can just rush this attack, I mean, they're getting attacked. There's no way that they survive this. There's no way. Literally getting charged in the back would be the most demoralizing thing ever. There's no way that this UK line holds. At the same time, though, the French, I've just absolutely rolled back. This ending has definitely been a little odd. But, man. I love this, that the general's getting involved here. Well, oh, he broke. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh no! Mass rout by France! A mass rout by France. There's a crosshair still that could end this whole these Frenchmen's careers. And things are flipping back in favor of the coalition. Man. It keeps going back and forth. This is crazy. Both sides may try to rush for LOCs at this point. That's probably what this is going to turn into, an LOC. Because both sides don't seem willing to really push this fight at this point. Maybe. Maybe. But this is it. This is all the French have. Now maybe they're attacking... Oh, never mind. They are actually going to go for it. Go for this. There's still a little time left. Man.
Our men are running, sir.
It's hard to tell, guys. Yeah, I think people are going for LOCs, maybe. It doesn't like the French line is forming up to fight with some skirmishers, but oh, there's one LOC taken. Yeah. I think it's going to be an LOC thing. Both sides kind of disengaging. I think they're rushing for LOCs. They realize, well, how much time's left. I don't know. Well, yeah, now's the time to secure LOCs. That's for sure. And see what happens there. Oh, but that was truly an amazing fight. Like, that was a very good fight. Both sides seemed pretty well evened out, and both sides, man, they both got a lot of kills off of each other. Hey, look at this. We're just gonna see the French getting harassed as they try charging down. They're rushing for the LOC here. Let them hurry up, and
we have killed their general, sir.
Another general dead.
Must break.
Yeah, I don't think the French have enough to even take all the LOCs, and they all break. So, well, they do have the 2-pointer. So it's just basically to come down to, can the coalition take 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. Oh, is it crashing? But anyway, at this point, guys, I feel like I may skip ahead. There's not really a whole lot happening. If they take the 2-pointer, it's definitely going to be all over. And I think they have some grenadiers who are, well, winded, but they're going to probably go in for it. What's in here anyway? The grenadiers may take it, they may not. Guess it all just depends. If they take this, then like I said, I may just skip to the end results because that's a very obvious LOC victory for the LI clan, actually. What a back and forth, though. Man, I was not knowing who was going to win for a while there. I was like, oh, shoot. The coalition just had this huge win. Yeah. All right, cool. Yep, it's pretty obvious. Let's skip to the end. So we can see here a LI victory, actually, an LOC victory. Wasn't really deathmatch, although I think they won the field. But, man, well played on both sides. Played very well. But anyway, as you can see, the results here, you have the LI clan. You have Sam. He was playing Barclay 11-pointer, 1649 for the kills. Drusco, as the 6-point Bella Guard, 494. Cap, he was playing Wellington, 8-pointer with 1126. And then Big Nuba as the 9-point Bianchi. Cav Corps, technically, 955 for the kills. On the other side, Sim as Mortier, 10-pointer with 1233. Sunny, he was Nay, 8-pointer, 601. Dijuk as the Mason, 7-pointer. He had 737. And then Matt Bob as McDonald, 9-pointer with 1593 for the kills. So some very good kills on both sides. A very hard fought, bloody battle with a win to the LI clan, but well played to both sides. It was GG's, and I really enjoyed that one. Hope you guys did it as well. And that will be it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and stay safe. I'll catch you all in another video.